Oh, hi there, you just caught me in the middle of dinner. Actually, it's not really dinner, it's a CD case. Thank you, my son, for bringing that. I've recently had a really bad experience with the law. Not a little bit bad, very bad. But it's slowly turning round now. Like that. Well, no, not like that. It was going that way. Ah! Now it's going that way. Ooh. And that's good news for me. One example is that my ex-wife told the police I'd emailed my son, which was illegal. And solicitors predicted that because this was a second offence, things could be a lot worse for me. Like I didn't get the hint the first time the law punished me. They were suggesting I might get an electronic tagging bracelet around my ankle, or the threat of a time in prison. But the opposite happened. My ex-wife didn't cause the suffering intended. Since after 4 meetings, the judges decided that even though I broke the law, as my ex-wife told them, it wasn't so bad. Since when they read out the emails in court, they realised there's nothing bad in the emails. So it was the content of the emails, not just that I sent them, that was important. They described this as being the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law. I think social services are still acting scared, as my son realised about them when he tried to explain about his mum smashing his phone. They shut up. Social services won't admit whether they were responsible or not for this restriction. Either way, social services are in trouble. Now people are chasing up social services about this issue, and they can't keep hiding forever. The fact the legal situation is turning round slowly, though, doesn't mean I think the UK law is better than any other country. The letter of UK law, that's what's written on paper, is horrendous, awful. What my ex-wife was depending on was that things would be a lot worse for me. I might have an electronic bracelet around my ankle, I might have to go to prison, I might have a bigger fine to pay, just for sending an email to my son. But it wasn't like that. When Bob Marley was asked about his illegal smoking of pot, he said all governments in all countries are illegal. And I partly agree with that, since I think law in each country is good or bad depending on how people use it, or I'd call it abuse it. But because I'm thinking about other countries, I'm also thinking about stereotypes that as a UK citizen I have about other countries. These, as my son said, are based on truths about a few people, and there's usually a perfectly plausible explanation for their tendency. It would be insulting to all people of that race to treat that stereotype as a genuine expectation for them, because all people have got all possibilities. But while those stereotypes exist in myself and many UK citizens, it's worth having a look at them. Some people are involved in combating stereotypes and would think that if you laugh at a stereotype, you're part of the problem. I don't take that view though. I can think of plenty of stereotypes applied to me I'd prefer didn't happen, but I can laugh about them when they do happen. So let's look at 5 stereotypes in the UK about people of other countries. I'm not looking at all stereotypes, so I'm not going to include the famous ones like all Asians are very clever, or all black people can dance. I'm only going to include the kind of careers people took up because of their country. To start with, people from Australia or New Zealand seem to take jobs in therapy or dentistry, whereas Indians tend to get jobs as doctors or working in a corner shop. Spanish people get jobs as cleaners. Italians get jobs as ice cream men or restaurateurs, and Africans get jobs as security guards or bouncers at nightclubs. So those are popular stereotypes in the UK about people from other countries. And I'm sure we can all think of examples of them, but there's plenty of people of those countries that aren't like that we ignore. Having a stereotype that makes us racist or sexist isn't good, but some get believed just because they've got the nerve to say it. For instance, I found this Kids React to Donald Trump's Statements video on YouTube. I thought it was hilarious. I think he's so out of touch, sexist and racist, but he often gets believed because he's got the nerve to open his mouth, like somebody else I know. And him having lots of money can't hurt either. Anyway, if you want to see what kids think of Donald Trump's statements, click on the link below. It's just down there. Yeah? Oh yeah, it's down there.